I think they're pretty talented at the skill positions. I think the receivers are really good. I think both tailbacks are really good. The quarterback, I didn't realize this until a couple of days ago, was recruited really hard here. You see why? He's got a little bit I told Coach Brown today, he's got a little bit of gunslinger in him. He makes things happen. I talked to some of the guys in Central Florida. He killed them scrambling, just keeping plays alive, keeping plays, making plays with his feet. So I think they do a good job. And then I think Coach Whipple's a really, really good football coach. And, schematically, they present a lot of problems to you. And I see, Coach Narduzzi I've known for a long time. I have a lot of respect for him. And you see, I think, a defensive-minded coach's influence on their offense. I think they're going to bring an extra alignment. They're going to try to run power. They're going to try to be physical and run the football. And then they're also going to schematically in the pass game create a lot of conflict for you with motions and shifts and proximity alignments. And so you got to handle all that. So I think that they do a good job.
What was the biggest thing, one or two things you wanted to work on in the open date as far as fixing, polishing, whatever?
Yeah. Virginia was the first time all season I felt like that we didn't stick to kind of what we talk about, what we believe in. I didn't think our energy was great at times. I didn't think our effort was great at times. And I think those are kind of non-negotiables. So I think I've been on that tangent a little bit. And then I think, we've got to do a better job covering people. And we need to just line up and play our coverages better and have the ability to be a little bit more multiple in coverage than we have been because of, myself and the rest of the coaching staff feeling confident that we can go out and do it. So we spent a lot of time on that primarily.
Was the coverage's problem? Was that the effort thing you're talking about, or was
No.
it something else?
No, I think it was fundamentals and playing a technique exactly the way you're asked to play it consistently.
There's always a lot of talk about chemistry, like on the O-line or something like that. But in the secondary, when you're constantly having different guys out there each week, how much is chemistry affected by that? And how important is chemistry, especially what we saw in the UVA game, how maybe some of those things happen as a result of that?
Yeah, I think the secondary and the O-line are very, very different as far as the skill set needed to play them, but very, very similar as far as if you are not very good at O-line or you're not very good at secondary, it gets exposed very quickly. And I agree with you. I think chemistry is a huge deal. And we have not had that for whatever reason the last few weeks. And so we've got to demand that of our guys. And I'm more confident after the bye week, more confident after having another week to work with them that we'll be better on Thursday night.
How much does being healthier back there now play a big part of that?
Certainly helps. Yeah, it helps.
How much do you expect to use Miles Wolfork and Trey Morris? Are they back to kind of full go?
I would say probably about like we played them against UVA, in spurts.
Is that just because they're not fully healthy, or you're just getting used to
getting back into the flow of things, who's playing better. It's hard to miss a month of football and come right back in and jump in and play at the level these kids are asked to play. And what happens is, hey, you miss time. There's another kid out there who's just as talented, who's all of a sudden is playing better, and we have more confidence in. So part of it is who played better when they were in there, and part of it is trying to maintain some sense of consistency back there a little bit too.
I think the long Perkins run was about as animated as we've seen you on the sideline. What did you see on that play that got you, other than the fact that they scored?
So every once in a while they're gonna have a good play and we're gonna have a bad play. That's part of the deal, right? I didn't think our effort on that play was what we talk about. Every play independent of the one before and the one coming after. We talk about controlling what we can control. We talk about our energy. We talk about our effort. And on that play, I didn't think we had allowed what had happened in the first half. We kind of gave up that long the drive before half. I didn't think our energy was great after that, and I didn't think our effort was great on that play. And so the one thing that's going to get me fired up is effort, and I think our older kids knew it. So I think we played better after that. But if we don't give up that long run, who probably win the football game.
We haven't seen as much production out of Small Fox in terms of stats. What do you see on tape from him? Because he started off with a really big season.
I think people are blocking him a lot more.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to do a better job getting him in position to make plays. There's 0% less effort, less activity, less performance by Taman. I think people are doing a good job of keeping him and Jason away from the quarterback.
Is he getting doubled or chip blocked?
Yeah, Virginia chipped him almost every play. That was a drop back. So, part of it is with Dominique Ross on the other side, We're presenting a little bit more problems there for pass rush, and people are having to make some decisions. And I think you've seen Dominique's stats kind of spike a little bit because I think people are starting to say, we're not going to let 12 beat us. And I got to do a better job getting him in position to affect the game more and not get doubled, not get chipped.
I asked this question to long ago. What's different than you expected now than maybe you expected into the job in December? Like UNC, this team, coaching staff, players, anything that stands out that striking you?
I think the thing that stands out to me is I think we have really, really good kids. I was a little bit nervous about that coming in here. Just you take a program that hadn't had as much success. I think they show up, they go to work every day. We've got some really good older leaders. So I think that's been a positive success. I mean, a positive experience for me. I think the thing that if I could go back and change would be, probably have we've had so many injuries in the secondary that I think the consistency piece is a part of it. But I would have thought at this point we'd be playing. We would have more consistency back there and be able to be a little more multiple than we are right now. And I think that's got to improve going forward.
Does that mean cross-training more in preseason or getting more players in positions?
Yeah, I think maybe having the ability to handle an injury or two better than we did.
Okay, good. Thanks, Coach.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
Welcome back.